Babe, you can come just sit beside me and do it. Do you ever edit the videos, Josh, or do you just upload everything?
What?
That was weird.
I said, do you ever edit the video for YouTube, or you just upload everything? I mean, I guess
I just upload it all.
Yeah. Okay.
Not really.
Even
I
with-
mean, if I had to or whatever, I would go
Yeah,
through
these
and
chunks you
edit
could
something, but
probably- yeah.
Whatever. Fuck it. Okay. Gotta turn this back down. Oh.
And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Josh, you here?
Yeah. Sorry if I sniff too much, guys. I got my allergies tonight.
Lex says she can't hear either of us. Can you?
There's someone's background noise. Oh, now I hear Josh. Okay, now I hear you.
Oh,
I was gonna
there's a
say,
bit of a delay.
delay.
Excuse me.
Okay, wait, no, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can
You
hear
guys
you.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can hear you.
You hear me?
Yep,
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
we're good.
Everything's working good for me. So
I think we're good.
Lex says she's double checking on the live here just to see. Yeah, well, I mean, I can hear you both, so I mean, obviously,
I mean,
Podbean
there's
must be working.
yeah, it has to be. I can hear through Podbean. I can't hear through the computer. So
Yeah, I have you guys on
Yeah,
mute on
I
the
just-
computer, so
I just turned this down, right? Muted this, and then it can still pick me up and I can listen. But
yep.
all right. Well, yeah,
That
Duke, welcome
went
back.
surprisingly well.
Yeah, that was probably the least shitty start we've ever had.
like
And
I'm like
on time.
I feel like I should break something. I think I should smash something or break something on mine
Or check
electronically.
something
like-
and unplug it. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, the power went out. Sorry. Fuck.
Yeah. Welcome back. How was last week?
It's unusual because usually I'm the one at the bar consuming alcohol and not like being on the other side like serving it. So it's like obviously like telling people how to throw axes and like giving them the spiel and going through stuff, like that's fine because I know how to do that. But like when it came to like pouring drinks and stuff, my first few like 3 or 4 beers, man, I just wanted to smash the fucking glass and get out of there. Like, oh
Yeah, you had a lot
Fuck.
ahead, didn't you?
yeah, well, yeah. And it's
Mhm.
like, well, like we have this one type of beer on there. It's like a dark amber ale, and it gets like so foamy. Like, because if you don't like, because I wasn't hitting the thing on all the way. I thought I was, but I wasn't. I wasn't turning the tap on all the way, so it was like coming like half out or 3/4. So it's just tons of foam, on an angle, like, dude, and then like, okay, and then like, it'd just be foaming over it. Fucking just throwing it in the thing, like, oh. But whatever, it is what
There
it
you go.
is. I'm getting used to it now. Like, yeah.
It's a
I
thing
have
of the past.
a newfound respect for people who bartend all the time. Like I couldn't like the one night was relatively busy, and I'm just like, I don't know how Melissa did it when at the Wiz would just be like just body to body. Everyone's just
Line.
like, oh, fuck that. Nope. I don't care for it.
Josh,
Yeah.
why aren't you a bartender? Like, why would I ask that?
I don't know.
But I want an answer still, though. Good money, tips.
I feel like I'd be overwhelmed.
It's
I don't like
stressful.
when I have too many things on the go at once. I like just
Yeah,
having
talk
one thing
about-
to do and finishing it. So
Piss me right off.
fuck that.
Anyways, guys, if you're tuning in, welcome. Chances are you're not, because we don't have any
Suck.
listeners. But well, we don't suck. Well, maybe we do.
Probably.
But regardless, welcome to the 4th Stegisode in season 2.
Allergies. What do you want?
Oh,
Can't hear.
Why did we lose him? Why can't we hear him? Now we can't hear him. What you've done? You snorted so loud that you broke something. Now he has no.
Can you hear me now?
I
What?
Can you hear me? No.
A little bit.
barely. So
Why would you say that?
I was
See,
gonna
you
say
fucking
it
idiot.
would be weird if we didn't have something fuck up. So
Well,
Can you hear me now?
that's like-
No, I can't.
Kinda.
that's not really. Okay, well.
Fuck.
Come on, host.
So your allergies have been bugging you, Josh?
Yeah. I don't know if it was. I'm allergic to cats, and we have a bunch. So
Yeah, me too.
every once in a while, I wake up and I feel it. So I don't know if it's during the night sometime. As I've gotten older, I've gotten better at handling the cats. But sometimes I wonder if
I'm
the
gonna
middle
get
of the
back in.
night they're like rubbing their
You don't have to-
ass on my face or something like that when I'm sleeping,
No.
and I wake up with allergies. So
I don't know. what
Could
you-
be.
yeah,
Like, I know, like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've been using
It
a
got
humidifier in my room
disconnected
that's
because
so
I
dry
played it
just
on
'cause
that
the-
phone, and then it
having
connected.
the heat
to
all the
that
time,
phone.
right? For wintertime.
yeah,
So I bought a humidifier from Bed Bath and Beyond. I've been just like turning it on at night, so it's just so much better. But this morning I woke up and I got out of bed, and before I showered and shit, it was same thing, like dry nose, started sneezing, then runny nose, and itchy throat, like in my
Disconnect,
right
right?
fucking nostril. I don't know, just the inside of it, it's just so raw for me, like blow my nose yesterday. I don't know
yeah,
if I scraped it or cut it or something, but fuck man, it hurts.
yeah.
Ugh.
I'm definitely allergic. There's something at work too. I don't know if it's like the coolant or something, but there's something in the air at work that triggers it even worse sometimes. There'll be times
Yeah.
when I'm fine, and then as soon as I walk through
Is
the
it
door, I
love?
don't know what it is.
There we
but
go. Where
I
were
know it's
you?
not love.
You know what, man?
What?
What?
It was obviously your fucking fault.
Okay, well, I tried to play. Okay, so get this. My AirPods are connected to my phone, obviously.
Yeah,
Now,
right.
when I tried to play the entrance music on my other phone, it immediately connected to my other phone and just played the entrance music in my headset rather than playing it aloud. So
Yeah.
then that disconnected me from Podbean and fucked me in the ass.
well,
But I'm back.
nobody
Well,
heard the
here we
intro
are.
music, so
All right.
Well, no,
fucking
we're
cue
we're
it.
we're playing music here, and
Yeah.
and here we go. So yeah, welcome to, and now it's going to connect to your headset, isn't it?
I'm trying to get it to play on this phone, but
But
I can't send it to this phone.
oh,
This is
all right. Actually, you know what? Hold on, guys. Hold on. We're gonna have entrance music. We don't ever have an episode without entrance music.
Maybe we can
So-
play it at the end. Maybe we'll just play it
Yeah.
at the end when
No.
we're closing
this
out.
is what you guys
Okay.
missed.
No, I have it right here, right now. Here we go.
Oh, there we go.
That phone die? Did it die?
Yeah.
No, fuck, man. Okay, because I turned my phone sideways and then it flipped the video and stopped it.
Yeah.
Okay, don't just press play, hold it still, don't
Oh,
fucking
great.
touch it.
Now an AirPod fell out.
Fuck.
Here we go.
What is going on
All right.
here?
Okay, and you gotta announce too, for fuck's
so
sake.
many when you're
Okay.
Welcome to Stegosaurus Podcast with your hosts, Mark Cameron,
Why do I have so much saliva?
Deacon Burgess,
Overwhelmed and underpaid.
and Josh Stubbs.
It's not your night.
Well, that's true. Oh man, why? Everything was you know what? That's what is that? Murphy's Law? When like something
Like
I don't know, what's
well, you
Murphy's Law?
said it. If you had,
Yeah.
I think if you hadn't said anything, we would have been like fucking
Yeah,
smooth
we
sailing,
might have been
but I think
alright.
It's
We
probably the
jinxed
fact
it by
that you
talking
fucking
before.
just were bringing it up again. So what the fuck?
Well, now I know. Now I know. Bluetooth off on this thing. Fuck, man. Anyways, you guys were talking about allergies. I don't give a fuck. I hope you all suffer.
Thank you.
Okay, well,
Thanks. Well, what do you want?
No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, allergies would really suck, man. I think about it, I'm like, man, imagine like
mostly
sniffing
just
and crying
annoying.
like a
I find, yeah,
wussy
Mark?
all day.
it's
Mark,
basically.
think of Mark
Think of colitis, but in your sinuses.
in your face. Yeah, think of colitis in your fucking head, your face,
Face
and your
lightis.
eyes, your nose, your ears, your mouth.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so
exactly
similar.
the same.
Autoimmune.
Oh, you want to do? You want to do something? Guess what? You're gonna have
No.
watery, shitty, scratchy eyes, a runny nose, and you're gonna
Yep.
sneeze and cough, and make everyone think you have COVID. You're not going
Hey,
anywhere.
Deke, you want to cuddle my cute cat?
Sure.
Nope.
And then like fucking eyes swell shut, and I'm like,
Killer boots, man. You would
That-
never say that.
Nah,
unless the cat had boots on, then I would. Yeah.
What
His
movie
cat's
is that,
name was
Josh?
Boots.
Yeah, that would work. What movie is that from, Josh?
Don Dar.
Oh, you actually know. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it was also one of my
Anything
favorite
by you.
movies. Come on.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, that's
Let's
actually
get right to
one of
it.
our topics.
Right to the movies.
That's one of our topics tonight, guys. All three of us had the pleasure of watching the newest trailer, Jurassic World Dominion, in theaters June 10th. Deke, I'll ask you first. First thoughts on the trailer.
Well, obviously, like nostalgia.
Didn't see
'cause
it.
Obviously,
Oh,
because like Dr. Grant and Ellie Sadler are back.
just
in it.
lied. Just lied from the beginning.
Yeah. There goes my light. Okay, sorry, Deke, go ahead.
Coughed his light away. What was it? A
I
candle?
was just,
Yeah.
Never use a candle for lighting in allergy season, does it?
It's just gonna burn out again, anyways. Okay, Deke, go
Get a new
ahead. Sorry.
candle then. You using a birthday candle?
Deke, go ahead.
Stupid.
Okay, yeah, Deke.
are we sure? Like,
I think so.
I can't get over laughing. No, I was just
Okay.
what I was saying. What I was saying was, I feel like just the nostalgia, right? Because the first one had like Dr. Grant and Ellie in it, like they're in that trailer, and obviously they look a lot older and stuff. And it's just like, I don't know, man. Just that first Jurassic Park was just fucking magic, and it's just like, you know, obviously, Mark, you could agree with me. Like when we were little, we'd like go in the gravel pit and stuff, and like we were paleontologists, like for bones and shit. Like it was like a big part of our lives. We wanted to be like paleontologists, which is probably the most boring fucking job on the earth. But that movie made it look cool, right? So yeah, I just like
It did.
instantly nostalgia when they showed them. I was like, oh man, here we go. This is gonna be like kind of like, because not that the
It's
other
gonna
movies
get
were
those
shit.
feels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because not that the other movies were crap, because the other movies have been good too, but it's just like they're not the same. They don't have the same people in them. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm kind of upset that John Hammond's not there either, right? Like,
Yeah.
he obviously passed away in
R.I.P.
real life, but it'd be cool if he was in there. But
If somehow they like CGI'd him or something, or got
yeah, if they had him in
someone-
had him in like a video or something, like, or some like little like vignette.
What
that'd be
about
cool.
Vince Vaughn? Bring him back.
Yeah, could.
yeah,
Um,
actually bring the whole.
I would
team
have been
back.
okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amanda thought she did the same thing when she was watching it with me. When she saw them come on, she kind of gave me the nudge. She's like, "Oh, they're back." sort of thing. So yeah, it's definitely exciting. What I got most excited for was when I saw the raptor with the feathers on it and shit. I was
Yeah,
like, oh, now it's
yeah.
actually like, because that was always the one thing, like as cool as it was still like, it was always in the back of my mind. It's like, well, they kind of know that they probably had feathers now. So just knowing that they were, raptors aren't actually 7 feet tall like they had it and shit like that.
they were
But
just tiny.
it's
Yeah.
cool, but yeah, when I saw that one with feathers, I was like, oh shit, maybe they're.
And
gonna
what
be a
was
bit
that
more
big?
realistic.
What was that big thing? What was that big like T-Rex fucking dinosaur that came thundering out? And then Jeff Goldblum's like, why are they always bigger? They're always bigger. Like,
I immediately thought of Gigantosaurus. Now
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be true or not, or if it's just like a super Rex of some sort. But I thought
I
the
hope
exact
I hope
same
it's
thing.
something. I assumed it was something that was like actually discovered, right, or
Mhm.
hypothesized that there was, not like
Well, the
the
Rex on
created
steroids.
one. Yeah, not that. That's what I thought when I saw the raptor with feathers and shit. I was like, oh, they're going
nice.
for
Yeah.
realistic shit. So when I saw that at the end, I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be more than likely something they think existed back then.
Yeah,
And
Lab
that's
created.
exciting.
my favorite part of that whole trailer where I popped most is when the part where I don't know who it is, but the girl's like backing up and the Dilophosaurus pops out and it's like, like it's saying, and it's like,
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it
that
I
looked
think
good.
it looked like an actual like robotic, like a real life. Well, I say real life, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like not CGI.
animatronic. Yeah.
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 It's cool. It's like, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
that
yes!
I was fucking. Now I've also heard, and I've seen like pictures of it, but I don't know if it's true or not. But it's rumored that Dimetrodon is in this movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Which is sailback. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, if it is, like, that's fucking awesome, because like I used to have the figure. Remember, you would push its leg deek and its mouth would open.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was like a really cool dinosaur. So if they bring it in, like that'll be
and what was cool. It wasn't a Petrodon, but what was that giant fucking flying one that attacked the plane? Was it a whatever it is? Yeah,
Quetzalcoatlus. Yeah, like the biggest flying dinosaur like ever discovered. Like these things are
20-foot beak, and yeah.
Yeah. And there was that new one too that they're introducing, the one where what the hell is her name? The redhead. I can't remember what her name is.
Claire.
Yeah.
But anyways, Claire, when she's crawling into like the swamp, and it has a really long claws on the front, and it had like that beak, and it was like you see like the beak, and it's yelling over top of the water, and it's creating the ripples in the water, and then the camera shot goes below the water, and you see her holding her breath. I can't remember what the dinosaur's called, but that's fucking sick too.
And they're really they have like a beak. They're bird-like. They're really big birds. Yeah. What are they called? Fuck. I can't think what they're called.
Birdosaurus.
Yeah.
Birdodon.
Yeah. Isn't it called like a starts with a P, like Teryx, or pronounce it Teryx or something like that?
I can't remember what it's called. Josh. Yeah. Looks like Josh is looking it up now.
Trying.
Yep.
I can too here as soon as I think it's called like a Teryx, not Pteryx or something. It starts with a P and ends with like a YX.
Terrorist. It's a terrorist.
Yes.
While we're on the topic of movies, this is a question I wanted to ask you guys. What, in your opinion, and factor in what makes a good movie, but what, in your opinion, is the greatest movie of all time? Now, obviously, we have a wide spectrum to choose from, but something that like sort of captures everything that makes a movie great. I still think that Jurassic Park, the very first Jurassic Park movie, is like the greatest film of all time, just because of it was so groundbreaking at that time. The CGI holds up to today's standards. I even think it's better than the CGI that they're showing now, which is kind of wild. But you had crazy elements of action. It was such a great storyline. The characters were amazing. They had, you know, bits of comedy thrown in as well. Like, I still think Jurassic Park is like the greatest movie ever made, and that's, you know, I've seen a lot of great movies, but
Yeah, it's up there.
Josh,
It's up there for me personally, one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah.
I could definitely go back and watch it again, even though I've watched it, you know, countless
at least
times
11
before.
times. Yeah. What would you say is the greatest movie of all time, though? Do you even have one?
I don't think I can do that, because for me it changes, just because like as I get older my interests change and stuff like that. So
True. Yep.
I don't know. I have a few movies that like stick out, but like for the longest time I really liked Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind. That was probably one of my favorites of all time. So
Okay, Peanut Gallery. Oh, relax. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess I just sort of think about like what movie had like the biggest impact on me. So I would have to like, and Jurassic Park being that movie, I would have to just sum it up as like, well, that's the best movie of all time for me because of the impact that it had on me and my life for years and years and years. And no other movie really had that same impact, right? No, it's just not to say that there haven't been other amazing, great movies made in the meantime, because obviously there has. But like,
yeah,
you know, I don't know. Deke, do you have a favorite of all time or no?
Yeah, I do, but it's kind of like, I don't know. It's basically for that point, just like it impacted me the most. Like I've rewatched a bunch, but probably like the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Like I walk and watch those and watch those and watch those. It's just like, man, fuck. There's just like the cast is just like spot on. There's like a lot of good actors in it. Just like, again, the CGI, like the way they created everything, and just like the thought behind it. The fact that one person, it's like Star Wars, one person thought of all that shit.
They have their own fucking language.
Created languages, like Elvish, Orc, like all these different languages, right? Like it's fucking just, because every time I get an idea and I sit down and I start writing down an idea, or something like a comic book or like a story I have or like a movie I thought of or something, or a video game, it's like just the amount of effort just to do one person, like one character. It's like, and you think like
those development.
Yeah, those movies have like dozens of characters that, and just the timelines of things, like everything is like very like canon, like boom 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 boom, like you know. And then he has all the stuff before Lord of the Rings, and then there's stuff afterwards. So yeah, that. And then the second movie I like, which is like, you probably laugh, is like, I like John Wick. Like the John Wick movies, man.
No, that's great.
they're great.
It's like legendary.
Because, and the reason why I like those is because he's like an action hero. He's like a badass, like fucking whatever.
You want to be John Wick.
Well, the thing is, like when he fights people, like, you know, in the first one, for example, he's in the club. He fights like 12 guys at once. Like it's not like he just, like it's not like a Seagal movie where he just dummies everybody. Like he's getting stabbed, he's getting punched, like gets thrown off that balcony. Like he's fighting for his life constantly, but it's like it's out of desperation, right? I think that's what it is. I like movies where when there's fights, it's like real life. The fights are like people fighting are like, it's like desperation. Like I'm fighting you, you're fighting me, you're doing whatever you can to like beat me, right?
And they are like inflicting like damage, where it's like,
yeah, that's the
where
thing.
other
right?
movies they kind of just mow people over, and it's like
Yeah.
they don't really have any significant struggle until like the final guy. You know what I mean? Then
Like
it's more
what
of a
made it,
battle.
like what made it, what had me sold was the first John Wick movie when he's fighting in the club. Like I told you, he gets thrown off the balcony, he flatbacks it. He kind of gets up, the guys fight him, and like one guy, the lead or whatever, smashes the wine bottle, and he has like a knife, and he has body armor on, but he shoots him a couple times, whatever. Then when he stabs him with the wine bottle. He's like, you can tell like he's in pain, and he like, fights him off, right? But for the rest of the whole movie, he keeps holding his side, like because he got stabbed there, right?
Mhm.
He got shot or whatever, like. And so many people were like, "That's fucking bullshit. He had a vest on." I'm like, "Well, bulletproof vests don't stop knives and arrows, like,
Yeah, dummies.
duh." But it's just, I think it was just
So
mostly
dumb.
just the realism of what he was doing, for the most part. And obviously, as the second movie came out, and the third one, there was a bit more like kind of like campy stuff in it, but you know, like, yeah, and
He's
just like
badass.
And just a speech about Baba Yaga and all that stuff, like when the Russian mobster's talking to his son about who he is and like all the shit. It's just like, man, it's so badass. I get goosebumps watching it. I can literally just watch that clip and be like, oh, like I need to be that guy. Like, fuck.
Aren't
So
they coming out
badass.
with a fourth one?
They are, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which it would be
Well,
just as good. Like it's fuck.
To be fair, I could have used a little extra wick earlier when I blew out my candles.
True.
That was
Yeah.
dumb. That was stupid. Whatever.
You tried.
Oh,
You tried,
Yeah.
you just didn't get the
Come
delivery
on,
was kind of
wick.
weak, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
oh, cool. We're gonna run out of time on our recording for
Why?
Zoom. I don't know. It says I need to upgrade.
Oh, because you're
Ah.
probably only allowed so much. You're only allowed so much per month or whatever it is.
I don't know. I wonder what happens if I hit stop and then try another one. We can keep talking on.
Well, yeah, I'm
Podbean, and then I'll just-
Yeah, it just says
stitch
it
them
says
together.
remaining meeting time 1:05.
Yeah, well, a
Minute
minute
3,
now,
1. Yeah.
less than a minute. Okay, well,
Yeah. I'll just try and start a new one, then I can just splice them together.
I was on a cruise ship, and when I was on the cruise ship, and just at night, looking in, there was even when it was a full moon or whatever, it looked really cool. But I just remember looking out and just thinking, there is not a single fucking thing around me right now but water, and that was that did not sit well with me. So I'm
No.
like, yeah, I'm just gonna go dance and not think about it. So I
Yeah.
just went off the deck and terrible. Josh,
Because it's. I just have one more thing I want to say.
yeah,
I
yeah,
have
go
one more thing I
ahead.
want to say. And it's funny because like you look at people like World War II, for example, people that were in the Navy. It's like 90% of the sailors in the Navy couldn't swim. And I remember watching a video of this one older guy said, because he's talking to a younger soldier, goes, he couldn't swim, and he laughs, goes, most of the time you're thousands of miles out in the ocean. He's like, even if you could swim, where are you going to swim to? It's
yeah.
like-
yeah,
Oh my god, he's got a point. So who gives a shit if you can swim or not? Because if your ship fucking goes down, A, it's probably on fire and stuff, get hit by a torpedo or whatever, or other battleship. And then B, if you do manage to survive the initial attack or whatever it is, your ship going down, where are you swimming to?
yeah. Hopefully,
I
have a
know-
life jacket and just float there and
Even
slowly
then,
die.
Even then, you're just gonna float around and die. You're gonna die of thirst, which is fucked up because you're in salt, because you're in water. But salt water you can't drink, obviously, so you die of thirst.
Yeah, or to get eaten by a shark, or
Yeah,
oh, and you know what would really fuck me up? If there was a storm and the waves were just massive. Like, you know what?
I think
Just
at that point in
fucking
time, it'd be fun though. It'd be fun if the waves were like, as long as you weren't like getting like they weren't like rolling over and crashing on top of you. If they were like pushing you around, you're floating around. That'd be kind of fun. But
Really, you're gonna have fun, Deke? Is
The
that
fuck-
a fun time for you?
you
Yeah.
fucking Mark are dying anyway, so who gives a shit? I'm not just floating around,
Yeah.
right? Make some fun out of it.
Hey, fun fact here. Did you know that the world record for treading water is? Hey, why don't you guys guess? What do you think the world record is for treading water?
3 days.
Deke?
I am going to say. I'm gonna say it's probably like close to 100 hours.
Both
It
pretty
was
close.
85 hours.
Ooh.
3.5 days. Deke, good guess. I'm not sure how or why you know that, but low key, fuck you. as
Huh?
well.
It's probably because Mark, I fucking know everything about everything. I'm fucking so smart. No idea. That's why I
Yeah,
am.
you really are.
You're so smart. You don't know how smart you are. That doesn't make any sense.
Because I'm that. I'm like autistic smart.
Oh,
Aw. That's cute. All right, well, guys, we have reached a special part of our podcast, and I am fucking excited for this, and I'm excited for you guys because you guys are gonna get put on the spot, and it's gonna be funny. At least I think it will be, anyways. But that's the main thing. So, we have reached a segment of our episode that's called Girapid Spark, where I fire rapid questions at Deacon and Josh. Yeah, that was a weird face, Deke. I know you're like, what the fuck? And you say the first thing that sparks your mind with my question. And these answers, they need to be quick. All right. I don't want you to think about this shit. I want you to listen and just immediately come
But
up with an answer.
how's it gonna work? Are you asking me first and then Josh, or are you just asking at the
It's
same
gonna
time?
be- I'm gonna ask you guys, and then Deke, you answer first. Josh, you answer right after Deke.
or
Well,
whoever gets the
I
No,
think
no, no.
both just answer as soon as you think of something because
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
but
okay.
I
I don't-
don't want your.
yeah, but I don't want to be influenced by him or vice versa, right?
Yeah, I
You
know.
want more of a pure answer.
Okay. Nice plug, Josh. Let's see what you did there. All right. So, Rapid Spark. What sparks your mind when I ask these questions? Let's go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. You guys hear that?
yeah.
Okay. All right. Question number 1. Name something blue.
Water.
Ocean.
Josh, did you even say anything?
Yeah, but I guess it just because he talked. So
See?
see,
See what I fucking mean? Okay. Who's the friskiest uncle?
Jack.
me.
How many dicks is too many?
4.
None.
What's the longest word you can think of?
Hippopotamus.
Porn.
Where's Waldo?
In China.
Oh, God, I have no idea.
How much should a bear weigh?
240
Oh,
kilos.
That doesn't matter.
Yep. Would you rather sit on a cactus bare ass or have a tarantula bite your penis?
Ooh,
Sit on a
cactus.
cactus.
How many wizards would it take to cast a spell on you?
42.
One good one.
Yep. Soiled diapers or spoiled pipers?
Spoiled pipers.
Yeah, I don't know what pipers are, but I want to know.
Okay, cool. And what time is the best time to choke a sloth?
4 o'clock.
Josh?
Sorry, he threw me off at the time. I was gonna say after lunch, but he said 4. I was like,
Oddly enough, the correct answer is 3:30. So Deke, you were close.
I was close.
oh, come on.
Yeah, I know.
What if
Yeah.
it's a late lunch?
You better fucking fit it in.
I tend to have brunch. I like brunches. I like brunches. Let's go for brunch.
Delicious. Okay, yeah, you guys did well. Good job. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. I'll say that. I'm, and I will admit, I'm a little sad that I don't get to participate, but I appreciate your guys' answers. So there's that.
I tried. So
No, that was good. That was a good one. With the dramatic music and everything. Yeah. So that's what
Yeah,
we
it
do.
made it seem really exciting.
no, it added stress to the game. Like, do. I feel like I was
Yeah.
gonna fall through a trap door or some shit at any moment.
Yeah, I didn't
well,
want to get anything wrong. So
And
You
you
smart.
guys, you didn't. You guys
Didn't.
answered it all correct.
Mark, you
Which is
should have
weird.
said, take your time. You're getting points by the second. And now you just lost them all.
Yes, classic.
Yeah.
We so
From-
Deacon's
from your game show.
referencing- Yeah, we had a game show. Well, I don't even know what it was even called.
Wasn't it for like a school project or something?
It
You
was
were
for a
filming
school
something?
project. Yeah,
Yeah.
and so we had this game show, and I asked, I can't even remember who it was. A question. Who was it?
It was,
that I
it
even
was
asked?
Adam. Wasn't it Adam?
Davidson?
Yeah.
Was it Davidson?
I think it was,
Anyways,
yeah.
I'm like, so I asked him a question, and he's kind of thinking about it, and I'm like, you are gaining points as you wait.
No, you're getting.
And-
You, don't- you said something like, take your time. You're gaining points by the second. And he's like,
Oh
okay.
yeah,
like,
that's right.
and I just lost them all. You turned your brain,
Yeah.
remember?
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. And you had that stupid like furry like hat on that
Yeah.
round like
I can't believe you remember that. That's
Mark. I remember so many dumb fucking things, man. So
It,
if
I'm
it's,
telling
if
you
it's
right
important, no.
now. I'm telling you right now. If YouTube existed when we were in high school, We'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
fucking millionaires right now. I swear to God.
Yeah,
We'd be
all the dumb
million-
shit we think of. Fuck.
Because I don't know
Probably also
about,
be canceled, but
well, yeah, especially at this point. But
yeah,
but that's all we did was just like we made stupid videos, stupid skits. I had this video where I tried to make like this like movie. Wasn't really a movie, but like it was called Christmas with Goobs. And I tried to have like a storyline that kind of made sense, but we were all about nonsensical humor, so like it didn't really make
Yeah.
sense. And it ended up being like there was this killer that was coming after us. And the end scene was we were all on a talk show, and me and my friends, we come out and we're just like, yeah, we just want to know like who the killer is. And the host was like, oh yeah, well guys, guess what, the killer's here, the killer is here, guys. And we're like, oh my God. And we're like kind of excited and nervous about it. And then like I can't remember who was the killer. I can't remember who the fuck it was. Was it Adam? It might have been Adam, but like he came out in this like he had a McDonald's bag over his head with eyes and like a piece of square cut out for his mouth. He had a resume taped to his chest. What the fuck? Why? And then he comes out, he's like, and we kind of don't know how to like receive him because like he's trying to kill us, but like we're meeting him for the first time, so it's kind of like he's like our long lost dad that we've never met. But like, so we kind of like go to shake his hand, and then we have like an awkward hug, and he's like, yeah, well, if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind just handing in a resume. And they're just like, oh yeah. And like we just take this resume that he wrote on a paper towel in orange marker. It was so fucking stupid but dumb, but like we thought it was hilarious. And anyways, YouTube.
yeah. YouTube.
Well, yeah, actually, people probably would have thought, man, these guys are fucking so stupid. Like, we probably would have been canceled even before that was even a thing, to be fair.
Yeah.
Vine came out.
Vine, well, yeah. Did you guys ever get into Vine?
I
Oh
didn't.
my
I
God.
missed,
What
I
the
missed
fuck
Oh, I
was
it.
that? Josh,
No, I didn't.
Satan.
What?
No? Okay. Vine
No.
was funny. Vine was
Wasn't-
like, yeah.
It was just like, wasn't it just like videos? Like you do like a quick like 30-second video and that was it.
No, not even like 6 or 7 seconds. That's all
Oh,
all
okay.
the time you had. But the masterpieces that people were able to come up with in that amount of time, it boggled my mind. And then TikTok's just like a better, more like elaborate version of like.
I wonder,
what Vine was.
like I think of this all the time when I'm on Instagram or like whatever. Yeah, mostly Instagram or Facebook. Like, what do people think? Like, say you're a person that starts a trend. Like, what do those people think? Like they do something and like it's just like whatever. Like they just thought it's funny and all of a sudden it just takes off and it's
millions
trending
of people. Yeah,
are doing it. Like
I thought the same thing.
like how would you
actually. I'm
feel? How would you feel? Like I started that stupid ass dance or that stupid thing with like whatever. Like it's just like, you know.
I don't know. I would feel like people need to pay me
It's career building.
in some aspect. Like, give me money if you're doing my dance. You need to pay me some money for that, right, Josh?
Yeah.
Business.
Copyright that shit somehow. I feel like Deke smelt something.
Yeah, probably his own breath.
That's what that look looks like.
It's a look of disgust because I'm thinking about it more and more, and I just how much it irritates me. Stupid little trends that are stupid. And everyone does them.
Some of them are funny. Some of them are good.
So I guess I don't know. I can't really think of a funny one right now, but
There's I'm trying to think of like what are the latest ones. Like there's people doing that Celine Dion one where they're
haven't seen it. I
singing.
don't know.
Yeah. You're not even on TikTok though.
No, I'm not
Why?
because
Why
I don't
not?
want to be. Because I don't want to be. I have enough. I have
You-
enough. No, I have enough social media in my fucking life. It's the devil. That's enough.
Delete the
More than
unnecessary
enough.
stuff.
Yeah, no, but no.
No,
That's the thing. It's like you need to get rid of the other stuff and get on the TikTok because it's so much more entertaining. I literally I'm on there for hours and fucking crying.
And that's why,
laughing.
because I'm on Instagram for hours, I'm on Facebook for hours. I don't need one more fucking thing to be like, oh well, you know what? I should probably do dishes, but you know, I'm gonna go on TikTok for another 2 hours and watch dumb videos. Like, it's just,
Oh
man,
yeah,
that's what society is now, and it's just like terrible. Oh
I know. I know.
fuck.
But-
But whatever. That's just my opinion. That's not easy. It's true. It's just I don't really have a lot of patience for a lot of things, so I get irritated easily. So that's why.
Oh, you do?
Yes. Why would you even say that?
Don't.
Great. Great.
Hey, Josh, why is your mic so quiet? First of all,
Yeah, lean closer.
Or it'd
Oh,
be this
that-
one.
yeah,
This one?
yeah.
I don't
Why
know.
is it so quiet?
I'm not sure.
And who has the fucking Yellowhead Highway in the background that we keep hearing fucking vehicles? Yeah. Close your window.
Because it's hot as balls in here, man.
Well, fuck. Why don't you just do the podcast on the side of the road? Because I feel like we're there anyways.
If
It'd
I
be
had
a lot
Wi-Fi
colder.
that would stretch that far, I fucking would.
Maybe you'd see a bird of prey.
No, it's nighttime now. Well, maybe a snow owl
Yeah.
Owls.
or barn owl. Actually, I did see an owl when snow first started to fall. I was letting the dogs out, and then I saw a huge owl fly from across the road into one of the birch trees right where we were. I was okay, in the house. Let's go, boys. Come on.
Because
I was
they
like, what else?
will bite your dog.
Well, what I'm thinking, like, what else? Like, oh, maybe it wasn't an owl. What else would it fucking be? A seagull? They don't fly at night. Like, and it was like brown, so I assumed it was an owl.
Yeah. Well, unless it was
A duck.
no.
Fruit bat.
Ooh. They get pretty big.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you
and
right
they're
now, Josh.
brown.
I'm telling you right now, if we had fruit bats here, I'd have about fucking 14 pet fruit bats because they're cute as fuck.
Yeah,
I'd just be
cool.
capturing them every day, and I'd have a whole aviary of fucking fruit bats.
Yeah. What do they eat?
Bugs,
Dirt.
mangoes,
Dirt bat.
mangoes, strawberries, peaches, grapes,
Tomatoes, because they're fruit.
tomato,
Are
cherry
they, though?
tomatoes. Yes,
Are they though?
Yes, they
What
are.
about
Tomatoes are a fruit.
cucumbers? What about cucumbers?
No,
They have seeds, dummy. You gonna try and argue me that cucumbers don't have seeds?
They're a
they do.
Cool.
Well,
But they're a
then,
vegetable.
so what's the difference between a fruit and a vegetable? Is it the seeds? Well, that can't be true.
Well, that's no, but
Isn't
it's
there
like tomatoes. Tomatoes are a fruit, right? Here, I'll look it
Yeah,
up why
but
they're a fruit.
but based off of what? It's on
Hey, fine,
under
I'll find
the
out right now.
premise that they have seeds, and it said all fruits have seeds.
Isn't there an
Josh?
inappropriate joke about that? What's the difference between a fruit and a vegetable?
Go on.
I can't. I don't know what it is. I was gonna try and make one
It
up.
says,
but I
okay,
don't
it
know.
says here. It says
One
here,
walks
it
on their
says-
toes, the other one doesn't.
It says right here. It says a botanical fruit would have at least one seed and grow from the flower of a plant. With this definition in mind, tomatoes are classified as fruit because they contain seeds and grow from the flower of the tomato plant.
So where does the cucumber fall
Okay.
then?
From the
Somebody
flower
come
of a,
get her. Anyone know what that reference was? Probably not.
Cucumbers are fruit. It says cucumbers are fruit, a botanical fruit with blah blah blah. Same thing. Yeah. So it says here apparently on Google they're fruit.
Well then.
Whole life is a lie.
Yep. So when I make
any-
someone
I-
a fruit
okay.
basket,
guys, I got it. A fruit doesn't need a wheelchair. Vegetable does.
yeah. Cancelled.
There are many plants in the universe. Cucumbers and tomatoes are fruits. due to the
Deke
fact that they can
Hawkins.
tomatoes and cucumbers are fruits due to the fact that they can grow from the original plant with seeds. No, but apparently cucumbers are fruit as well, which
There you go.
I did not know.
So,
But I
okay,
guess-
so
So I
yeah, go
guess
ahead.
what it comes down to is any organism that we eat that's I guess like that has seeds that can grow from a flower of the plant and then it has seeds is technically a fruit.
So
What it says here.
guacamole's or not guacamole, avocado's a fruit.
But is that a seed in the inside or is it a nut?
Yeah, it's a seed.
Yeah. So
Is
then-
a seed
then
a
it's fruit
nut?
then.
Is what?
Right?
Wait, what? What
Is a
did you-
seed a
John?
nut?
No.
Huh.
Yeah, give me some of those sunflower nuts.
What's in the middle of?
Yeah, are pits not seeds though? There's a peach pit, and a pit.
Yes.
Would be
Yeah.
a
So
seed.
yes, they're okay. So like I said before, anything that has a seed or a pit in it or like whatever that
Mm.
you can from the original plant that grows
Like a walnut.
and then you can take it off. You can and you can plant that thing.
Yeah. Yeah, the walnut fruit.
Walnuts are delicious. I love walnuts.
I hate no.
They're so good.
Yeah,
When
walnuts are
they're
amazing.
nice and green and that outside is so.
Walnuts are no, I'm not. That's my least favorite nut, probably.
What's your favorite nut? Almonds.
Busted.
No, probably cashews, salty ones.
See, I'd say pecans. Pecans or
Yeah.
hazelnuts. Hazelnuts are fucking dirty. Oh yeah,
Macadamias.
they're nice too. Yeah. Like at Christmas time. Well, Christmas time I'll buy all like the full shelled walnuts, the hazelnuts, all those.
Do you
almonds.
actually you crack
you
them
have,
open?
have the cracker and crack them open, then put the shell in the fucking thing and then eat them.
I had so much respect for you before this. Anyone that
Why?
does that,
I feel like is it Brazil nuts are the ones that like grandparents call Joe Rogan's word toes?
No, I thought those were chocolates. they're like a chocolate.
Oh.
I thought they had like there was like that was like Turkish delight covered in chocolate or something, or it was like caramel. They were shaped like kind of rectangular like a toe.
Hmm.
We
wait,
called
does Joe
them-
Rogan?
Rectangular like a toe.
I'm so
Joe-
confused.
Joe Rogan's word toes?
Joe Rogan.
Because Joe Rogan's been in shit like
Oh, okay, now I get it.
canceled. Again.
Look,
I looked it up. Yeah, I looked it up. They say Brazil nuts. Yeah, that was the other term.
That
for
was the
them.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's also a candy too, like a chocolate candy. I don't know what it's in inside, but they
Yes.
call them that as well.
Yeah.
Like,
They're N
yeah.
babies.
mm,
We used to have
Yeah.
them in our corner stores.
I would
What's it
assume
called?
it's dark chocolate.
No, they're black licorice.
Oh, well, then that makes sense.
They're called N babies
Yeah.
with the word on the
yeah,
box.
yeah. Oh yeah.
They're from China.
Wow.
Well, I mean, like, Christ, back in the day when like
96.
it wasn't so like politically correct,
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It still was.
you know.
It wasn't so
You
cool.
gotta think, right? You gotta think like, and you have to think too, like where that stuff comes from and like the era, like so you could be prejudiced as fuck and like no one would give a shit
Oh yeah, they didn't.
unless you're
No.
unless you're the one receiving the prejudice, then it was like it's a problem. But you know,
It's weird to see
Like,
how
you
much like even things have changed in like our lifetime growing up. Like how comfortable people used to be saying it when we were younger. And I just remember kids at school saying it all the time, and I was just like, oh my god.
yeah.
No, even
Can't say it in a song now.
even the R word, I won't even say it. But like I
Yeah.
so overuse that word all the time when I describing anything that was dumb or stupid.
And
Yeah.
the F word for gay people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that all the time.
And I'm so much more aware of like using those terms now than
Yeah.
where I would let those fly all day, every day when I was in my teens. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I still say those things, but in my head. Like I don't like not verbal about it. It's just like, oh,
yeah,
like
it's-
I drop the R word lots. Lots.
I don't. I try and be like mindful of it, but
Yeah.
I don't find it as bad just because of the way you use it. I think
Yeah.
matters, but I still don't
Oh,
use it
for
just 'cause I
sure.
don't want to piss people off and stuff like that. Same
Yeah.
with the F word or whatever. You know what else is weird?
Yeah.
How like
Yeah.
using gay to describe something as, I don't know, annoying or bad or whatever.
Mhm.
You can't do that anymore either.
No, I know.
It's just
It's
weird
so-
because we don't mean it in that way, but we just always referred to it as, you know.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I know.
But
and
every,
it's-
but yeah, but every now and then you'll slip one out and you're like,
Yeah.
you kind of look around like, oh, whoops.
especially when people that kind of fall into that category are around you, you'll be like, oh
Yeah.
shit. Like, and you didn't mean anything by it, but it's just because you're like, you're at I don't know, you're at a weak moment or just like anything.
Well, yeah,
like,
it's a lot of times when it's so part of your language that you've been used to saying for so long,
Yeah.
yeah.
it still slips out, but it's
I'm-
not that hard to control it. I'm pretty good at it, but I'm sure there's once in a while I'm sure maybe not.
No, I'm super aware of it now. I'm super aware.
I'm just trying to, I don't think I've ever slipped. I said queer once in front of a gay friend. I don't think he was offended or whatever. 'Cause
but
I was,
something-
I was watching
Context,
I was
though.
watching Reno 911 and the main guy, I can't think of his name. I
With the
said I love
shorts?
how I
Yeah.
said I love how queer he is. And then I'm like, was that mean to say?
Oh, yeah.
But it wasn't, but
No,
it
it's-
still
I don't think that's
feels
bad.
weird because I'm like, I don't want to piss this guy off, but
I'm gonna tell this is gonna make me look pretty bad, but it was I'm gonna tell the story anyways.
is it worse than
look,
not washing your
It
hands?
can't be any
for
worse than
the
not
past
washing your
30
hands.
years?
Till you're
Yeah.
30.
Well, I don't know.
You
I don't know.
fucking psychopath.
Yeah. We determined that's how I got colitis, right? Like,
Yeah.
It had to have been like you
Yeah.
consumed so much shit that your intestines are
body's
like, you know what?
That's it.
That's
What,
it. Too
you
much
like shit, pal? You like
Yeah.
shit, pal? Okay. All right.
You're gonna be shitting every day for the
Yeah,
next
for-
9 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was in drama class, and when I was in high school, I got along with all the native kids, and never had an issue with any of them ever. I was friends with a lot of them, and I was in drama class, and my friend Heather was in the class with me. She's obviously native, and I can't remember why I would have done this, but but I was in the same drama class with Adam and Brandon, which is the fucking biggest mistake any teacher could have
Yeah.
made. But for whatever reason, I started doing the call.
Yeah.
And I don't even know why I was even doing it or what happened, but as I was doing it, and I turned around and Heather was sitting right behind me, and this is exactly how it went. And this disclaimer, right? So I was just like, oh fuck, man, I'm so sorry. And I just
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't know why I was even fucking doing that, because obviously I knew she was in my class, but I
Yeah.
had immediate regret, and it just like I stopped mid awe, and I just turned around. I'm like, oh my fucking god, and she was laughing, right? So thank fucking
Yeah.
god, she always had a good sense of humor. But I was just like, man, what am I even doing? Why am I doing that? Like, it just. I don't know why I did that,
Oh,
but
the things you
anyways.
fucly do, eh? Like,
I know.
Oh,
Well, at least-
I
especially
know.
when you're a teenager and
But at least you caught yourself though. Like,
No, I
it'd be one
know,
thing
and
to
I
do it and be like,
and I was aware. Yeah, it'd be one thing of just like, whoa, doing my thing and fucking whatever, and not acknowledging it. But
then turn around.
yeah, as soon as yeah, you like that, huh? But anyways, but yeah,
Come
that
back,
was,
idiot.
Total hot comes flying.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, just Yeah, I'll come to school the next day with a little less hair on my head. But
Little scalp.
oh yeah,
Hey,
But,
you want to
yeah.
hear something? Do you want to hear something about scalping? That's messed up.
well,
Like
yeah.
they didn't
Yeah.
they didn't start that.
was
didn't
it
start
the
that.
was it the whites?
It was a British, yeah. So you know how the British used, like, if you were higher rank in the military stuff, you used sort of the white wig,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you'd have your regular hair underneath, like tied back, whatever it was. So when the British started, or maybe it was even maybe the French too, whoever it was, whoever came over first, when we started fighting with them, they were just like kind of like jealous of like their long black hair, right? They had really like thick long hair. So
they
at
didn't
first,
have syphilis.
yeah. So at first when they would kill a brave or whatever, they would cut their hair off and have like a trophy, sort of like, yeah, like I got their hair kind of thing. Because that was like a prominent thing with the braves, right? With the men that were indigenous, they had really thick, like beautiful hair. So they would take it. And then obviously they caught on to that. They saw it. So like, well, we'll start scalping you guys too. I don't know if that's how true that is, but I remember reading that one time and being like, that makes sense. Like, right? So they didn't even, it wasn't
That
even
is
like
true.
it's not even like they were
That's exactly
savages and
it.
they just wanted to do it. It's like they did it as a way to get back at us, because it's like, well, fuck you guys, right?
Yeah.
So
It actually started with the Greeks.
there you go.
Oh,
And
I want your scalp. Like that's not Greek. That's not
That's
Greek, Mark.
Yeah, that's an Italian. What are you doing?
Same area.
Hey,
kinda.
who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, it's from Greasily.
and then it moved to the Anglo-Saxons and then the Franks.
Oh, well, hey, look at that. So, okay, there you go. They picked up a bad habit from
Oh yeah.
the whites. Go figure.
10 minutes and then this
10
meeting
minutes
ends.
left. Josh, you're gonna have to upgrade it.
Yeah. Or look
Do
into
it.
another
Let's
program.
start it, guys. We're gonna start a GoFundMe and raise
Yeah.
money.
Josh for Zoom.
If all our fan could pool together his money.
The $5.99.
We get 3 cents.
yeah.
It's all from us. We each give a penny,
Yeah.
which don't even exist anymore.
Nope. Hey, Josh, I'll e-transfer you that cent when we're done the podcast here.
Hey, did you want that for real? Did you want that Padre style uniform that
Yeah.
we talked about last week? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think I got to put the order in soon anyway.
Yeah, I do. Let me know what I owe you. And
All right.
What do you mean Padre? Like the team?
Yeah, like the
Like
old
Padres?
Padres.
the
it's like,
old brown and yellow.
yeah, brown and yellow uniform. That's what we're gonna go with.
That's the,
Do you-
the color of Josh's team this year.
Do you remember what were they called? What was that hockey team? Josh, you maybe know. That had the white skates. They were green and yellow. And they had white skates. What are they called?
Green and yellow.
It was Seattle. I think.
Mm,
In the
green and
70s.
yellow.
They wore green and yellow, and they all wore white skates, like white hockey skates. The guy who owned the team was real eccentric. I thought they were from Seattle. Seattle. Oh fuck.
I think Minnesota North
documentary-
Stars were
Yeah, they were
green,
green.
with some yellow, I think.
Yeah,
No, they were
that's
like
that's who I
Never
thought of.
they were
but-
the something seals. The something.
Seals? Oh, you might be talking
Seattle
real-
Seals.
No, hold on a sec.
I didn't think Seattle had a team until the Kraken came around.
California Golden Seals.
That's them. Thank you, California
Oh.
Golden Seals. They'd wear
Yep.
green and yellow, and they'd have
Mhm.
white skates. Like the guy who
How-
owned it was like super like eccentric.
Lex,
The
how
logo
old?
was hilarious.
Look, in 67 to 76.
Ended in 70.
Oh.
Look at this logo.
Oh yeah,
What the
that's
fuck is
cool.
that? What is that?
I like
even?
it.
It's a badass seal.
It's a seal sort of.
Man, imagine being the mascot. That'd be hilarious.
And they got
you
they
just
got-
lay there.
they became
Coming in on the ice.
they became San Jose, the Sharks.
Well, that's a
Oh.
downgrade.
Mm,
Yeah.
This is the San Jose
Lame.
Seals.
that's an upgrade, I'd say.
but I watched a
Wow.
documentary on it, kind of like a little quick thing on YouTube about the guy that owned it, and like just the things he at one point in time. Obviously, the picture I found here, they don't have white skates on, but at first, like, you got to wear white skates. It's like, why? It's part of the uniform.
It's weird. I remember seeing something like that, and I don't know
Yeah.
why I remember that too. But I thought, wow, that's kind of crazy. And I remember like the guy was like super demanding about it. Like he
Yeah.
was like really adamant on
The owner,
"Oh,
yeah.
you gotta wear these skates. I mean,
The
I
shit
don't know
that I
how would it
fucking.
work. Deke, you have a lot of useless fucking knowledge. But
Doesn't it
I'm
just
here
suck?
for it.
Like,
I'm
fuck,
here
I
for it,
love it.
though. I
I
like
love
it.
it. That's my brain is mostly filled full of useless things. Like I'm just
Oh
hoping,
yeah.
hoping one day I go to Toronto and I hop in the cash cab and like, we're in the cash cab, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
fucking free. There we go. Just
Yeah,
give me
oh,
all the
yeah.
money. Give me all the fucking money now. I don't even ask the questions. I'm gonna get them all right.
Yeah. Does that? It's
Yeah.
probably not still a thing.
I don't even know
Like-
if it's a thing right now. Well, with COVID, right?
I
You
wanna
wouldn't.
stop
Yeah.
it.
Probably not.
Well, maybe could have been. Could still be with masks and shit on. Oh, speaking of COVID, apparently by the end of March we're gonna have no more mandates here.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Novid.
Yeah, apparently because apparently Saskatchewan's like covered everything. Alberta's slowly moving into it, and then we'll see if Ontario follows suit. But yeah, Saskatchewan's like, fuck it, we're done.
Can I
Yep.
say something?
Sure.
Yeah, Doug Ford said he wants to like fast track our exit strategy. And
Yeah.
honestly, it's like either everything's gonna go fine and COVID will just go away slowly, very slowly, or we'll get hit with another like really deadly variant. So like
No, who
it's
cares?
you know,
No, who cares?
well, even if we do, like
But it's
I know,
nothing
yeah.
can be
Yeah,
really
but it's. I
done.
think it's.
Everyone's done everything they can do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Like no,
Yeah.
there's nothing further.
It's
that
at
can
it's
happen.
at the point now. I think it's at the point now where the variants, because the variants are every time it mutates, it spreads faster and faster. That's when
It's
people
all
are
in the
saying
other
that-
countries.
people all the medical experts in North America are saying, like, as it progresses, from what I've been reading, and maybe it's not true because you can't tell what's true and what's not, but from what I've been reading, it's coming from like legit like CBC and stuff. As the variants mutate and they get spread faster and faster, they die out quicker because they become less and less. There's less strength in them, right? Because as it transits more and more, and people become more and more immune. to
Yeah.
it.
I don't
It
think it's
dies
that
out.
it dies. I don't think it's that it
Ev.
dies out. It's a good virus is a virus that can infect somebody and not kill them because the
Right,
virus dies with the host. So the
Because you
idea
want
of
to
a good
because
virus
they want to
is
keep
get-
spreading themselves. Yeah.
Yeah. So the idea
Yeah.
behind a good virus is to get weak enough to keep you alive, but be easily transmissible. So
Right.
Well, that's the trend so far, right?
yeah, which
Yeah.
is the trend for I guess most viruses ever. So
Right? Like the
speaking of
flu,
trends.
yeah.
H1N1.
Okay. I started the trend of COVID. Gotcha. Yeah,
Went
I'm the
viral.
one.
with that
I
one.
know. Yeah. Everyone, it just caught on.
That was so bad.
It just caught on, and everyone was just doing it. So
And but what shocked me was how quick it caught on to everybody. It was
I
crazy.
know. The
Yeah.
liking.
I might as well just end this meeting, start another one since we're still.
But you know what's crazy too? I was thinking about this today. Like I'm so fed up with the way the world is sometimes, and just like how like social media is, and how people are just like so pussy nowadays. Just like everything that goes on with everything, right? Then part of me, there's the other side of it too. Like you have to think about like mankind as like a whole, like how people are, and like how the human race is, and like think of all the shit we've done, and like, you know, like go into a city and look at a skyscraper. Like who the fuck thought to build one of those, and then
Yeah, we
did
need
it?
aliens to
Like, you know,
attack us.
Like, you know, you think of like a nuclear
Aliens.
plant, or you think of like anything like the automobile, like how we build a building that can house how to build a car, and we build thousands of cars a day, just like pump them out, like, you know, or like how we build cities, or like how we go into space. Like we're talking about space the other day, we go into fucking space, and like like it's like someone sat down and went like, okay, it was like sitting on their front porch and looked at the moon and went, I want to go there. I'm pretty sure we can go there. And they fucking sat down and legit like thought of mathematical formulas and all this crap to fucking get us to the moon.
Yeah, but then
Like,
we
what
have
the fuck?
both. But then we have like countries fighting each other over whose imaginary being is the real one.
is better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So
That's why we
so
need
it
aliens
goes-
to attack us. It'll make
Right?
everybody
So,
go
like,
like,
there's- so
holy
there's
shit, we
like,
need to
there's
join
different
together,
things.
guys.
Yeah. So
We'd
it's
still
crazy.
fight.
Yeah, we would.
We'd still fight.
We're fighting better than you're fighting. No, we're not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
whoa.
No, use our missiles, idiot.
They
Fuck.
Yeah.
look more like me.
But is it? But isn't it fucked up to think about it? Like when you actually sit and think for a second, like of all the atrocities, all the things that mankind has done to one another, or what we've done to other things, or things we've destroyed, but then on the other hand, things we've created and built, and like how one human mind can just be like, hey,
Could change the world.
I thought
Literally
of this.
one mind.
and we're doing
Yep.
this. Like it's just like it blows my mind. I thought about that today. I'm just like, holy fuck, man. Like as much as I hate mankind, I just like fuck, man, we do some stupid shit nowadays. It's like also like
we are
we
pretty
do a lot of cool
remarkable.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But the thing
We have
is,
fusion power now.
yeah, yeah,
Fusion
Remember,
power.
like in SimCity,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
that was the ultimate power plant. That's a thing now.
I
Yeah. But it's just
We-
the only thing with the only thing with fusion. The only thing with fusion, it's been there like, for fusion, but the reaction's just very. It's like very like quick. We can't sustain a fusion reaction yet. It's just like
That's the thing. Fusion
because
or
there's
fission,
there's so
like,
much
you know,
energy, right? With fission,
Yeah.
like a nuke plant, fission, there's so much energy we can sustain it by like with moderator and stuff like that. With fusion, because you're fusing two atoms together.
you had like these burned bodies and like ashes in a bed or whatever it may be. Like you have all
Right.
these weird
Yeah.
like how and why, like what the fuck happened. Like I don't know. Yeah, but the whole two atoms colliding and the power it, I can't wrap my head around it.
There's a lot of answers on Reddit.
Oh, about what? Human combustion
How much?
or how much power your
megatons.
mega let's hear it. I want to know.
No, it's
I want to know what I possess. Like, hey, you don't want me to fucking, you don't want my atoms to get all crazy, guys.
Yeah.
Because I swear to God, if you thought Hiroshima was fucking devastating, nope.
People do.
You know what's fucked up about that?
Thanks, Josh.
What?
Yeah.
when they
A lot of people died?
when they drop those bombs, like people like they call them nuclear or atomic shadows.
Yep.
So where the person was standing and then the heat wave hit them and vaporized them, then their dust kind of hit the ground, right, and it kind of imprinted in the concrete or ground, whatever. So that like, there's a shadow there from them getting vaporized.
Immediately just, yeah. Again, that's wild too.
And the thing about it, the thing that's fucked up about it too, like, and obviously if you talk to an American, they'll say they had to do it, but the first bomb was enough.
Yeah, no kidding.
They did not have to do it. They
No,
wanted to
the
do it.
the first bomb was enough. The first bomb was just like a statement, like, "Hey, like, stop fucking with us." And then it was like, "Well, we should just hit him where
Nagasaki.
we should just hit him where it hurts." And like, yeah, because Japan was already losing at that point in time. They already had no resources. They were already losing a
They
losing
firebombed
war.
The whole country.
Yeah, they dropped more fucking bombs. But you know what's fucked up too? So I think there was one day in Vietnam where they dropped more bombs in one day than the entire Second World War. The Americans in Vietnam, they fucking
Da Nang
Drop
or something.
enough napalm in one day to overshadow all the tonnage of bombs in World War II in the
Or
entire
even
U.S.
Graham or
campaign.
something like that.
I don't mean to smile, but that's a fucked up statistic. Like that's
Well,
wild.
think about it. You have the Viet Cong; they're just hiding in the jungle all the time. You don't know where they are. Just bomb the fuck out of the jungle.
Imagine
Just
being a
drop
deer
napalm.
in Vietnam that day.
You wouldn't even
Like
feel
one of
anything.
those
You wouldn't even know.
Weird vampire
Tapirs.
deers that they have there.
Yeah.
Oh, Wait, what?
Yeah, they're deer with fangs.
Yeah.
You haven't seen those?
No,
They have those over in Vietnam. Yeah, they're cool.
I feel like you're pulling my.
You need to watch more
No,
David
there is.
Attenborough stuff.
No, there's a type of deer that has fangs protruding like canines.
You need to
Yeah.
watch what?
I can't remember
Interesting.
what
Say
it's
what
called,
you
but-
need to watch.
Do they eat meat, or why do they have fangs? Why would they need fangs? What's the name
I
of the
don't know.
deer? Like, look this up.
I'm
Come on,
looking.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it
I mean-
because Josh? Isn't
Yeah.
it because the vegetation they eat has bark or something on it? So they use the teeth to strip the bark off to get to the
Can't remember.
something like that. They have specialized teeth for whatever reason because they whatever they eat.
Well,
Well, imagine being that deer walking through the forest. Oh, it's
Well,
fucking
unfortunately, Mark, you wouldn't feel a
sun
fucking thing if
shining,
atomic bomb landed on you.
birds chirping.
musk deer.
I
Men
gotta see these
screaming.
things.
Musk deer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Musk deer. I gotta look this up. I've never heard of such a thing, which is weird.
I want to see if I might be off if it was like it might not have been Vietnam, but for some reason I thought it was.
Let's see.
Let's
Image.
see where they found.
Mm,
Oh, they do have fangs. Well, what the fuck? That looks.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
musk deer.
Siberian musk deer.
Yeah, that's. I've never seen. How in my whole entire life have I not seen one of these
Me
fucking
neither.
things?
Man, you gotta
I've heard
watch.
of it
I
before.
watch like every animal thing that David Attenborough puts out. I watch that shit because you see some stuff you've never seen before. So
We do
That
too.
that's wild. I
Well,
had
later
no
on.
idea. I've never seen one of those things in my life, and I thought I've seen a lot of animal. I was gonna say aminals.
I've seen a ton of aminals.
Oh, aminal crackers. Yum. No, yeah, and I watched a lot of like David Attenborough shit, the Earth, whatever, the fucking
Yeah, Planet
all those
Earth
things.
1 and 2.
Planet Earth,
yeah,
yeah.
I watch all those.
Never
Yeah,
seen
I
a
just
musk
I
deer.
searched on Netflix. I just searched David Attenborough, and everything I saw, I just added it to my list until I was done watching them all. So
It's gonna be a sad day when he goes.
I know. And there's something about his voice too that just makes it better to watch. I've tried watching
Yeah.
other ones like National Geographic and other stuff. I'm like, I can't get into it. It's not the same.
Yeah, yeah, like fucking Rodney Dangerfield. R.I.P. No, who am I thinking of? What the hell is his name? The guy, the parrot from Aladdin.
Gilbert
Oh,
Gottfried.
Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, imagine him narrating. Yeah. Hey, Deke?
What?
Gilbert Godfrey narrating like a National Geographic or like a
Some sort
Planet
of nature
Earth.
stuff.
Planet
Yeah.
Earth.
Look at these sharks. Ah. Yeah.
just so annoying and
Yeah. No, I think it'd be funnier if what's his face? Who's the aerobics instructor? Simmons.
Oh, Richard Simmons?
Richard Simmons. If he did Planet Earth.
No.
Look at these ducks. They're flying. They're feeling mighty. Yes. Fly, ducks, fly.
No, imagine Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah.
What
Man.
are you talking about? That was terrible. Like, I
Hey,
can't even
man,
do it.
what do you think about that tiger in the bush? You gonna attack that?
Yeah, oh man, do you know who that is, Josh?
Yeah,
The
I
guy
know
from
who you're
Police
talking about.
Academy. I want to hear his voice so bad right now. I just, oh man, it just, that would be good. What is he up to now? Dude, that guy's a fucking legend, man. He does stand up, doesn't he?
Yeah, I feel like I think he directed a movie or produced a movie recently.
Bobcat Goldthwait, holy.
Yeah, I think so anyway. Can't
Anyways,
remember.
I like that guy. I was like,
Snoop
Oh.
is a pretty good nature documentary narrator.
What?
oh,
What?
yeah, you had to sound.
I was trying to find his voice, but it's actually his real voice we talked. It's not the
Oh no, we don't want the real thing.
Yeah.
We want
Oh.
the Police Academy fucking nonsense. That's what we want.
Have you ever watched Planet Earth?
Oh yeah, I like all of them.
Oh,
I haven't
yeah.
I've only watched the one of them, but have you ever seen BBC Earth, the other thing?
Yes.
Do you remember that one clip with the Adele with the penguins, the emperor penguin chicks? And they're huge and they're waddling around the Arctic, and then that giant petrel, that one seagull-looking fucking bird lands down to try to attack them, and they all stand
Yep.
together with their all fucking pissed off, and that little Adele penguin, that little fat penguin, comes tearing over and fucking fights the the fucking petrel, scares it off. This giant bird scares it off, and he guides all the penguins to the ocean. You ever seen that?
No.
It's hilarious, man.
Oh,
Because
man.
all the chicks will like back to back in a circle, and they'll stand us because they're about 3 feet tall, right? The big fucking birds and they're chicks. And they were standing there like, "What's up?" Like trying to like pretend to like fight off this petrel. Then all this petrel's like, "I'm gonna kill you guys," whatever. And then this fucking just out of the blue, like it's just like ice wasteland, like blowing snow, and all of a sudden this fucking little Adelie penguin. It's about, I don't know how big it is. This little fat penguin with little yellow feathers just comes tearing over the hill. And it fucking scares off this petrel and then fucking guides them all to the fucking ocean. It's hilarious. You gotta watch it, man. It's hilarious.
Oh,
And this bird's afraid of it. This petrel's like a fucking like 6 foot wingspan.
yeah,
It's
they're
fucking
massive.
And it's fucking scared of this penguin. This little Adelie penguin just comes tearing over.
Do you remember
Yeah.
that? What? I'm trying to remember what the name of the series was. I had all the movie series. I can't remember what the hell it was called now. Oh, Nature or something. I can't remember. But anyways, it was the one where they had the orca whales coming in and like
fucking the seals up.
the
Oh, yeah.
seals, and they would just grab it by the seal and just
Whip
bam,
it.
bam, 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 and beat the fucking shit out of it onto like the ground, and then they would take it out into the ocean and flick them up into the air with their tails. And like, I mean, it's morbid, but it's hilarious at the same time to see these seals cartwheeling in the air like 30 feet in the air because
I remember
whales are
I remember coming over to your
launching
place. You're
them.
like, you
Yeah.
gotta watch this. This is hilarious. I remember watching it with you, and I'm like, this isn't funny at all. Like, this
no,
is
it was
terrible.
like morbid. I
Like,
know.
No.
It was
Orcas are
Yeah.
fucking savages. I
Oh,
guess they
yeah.
just recently, I think they witnessed orcas killing a blue whale for the first time.
That's right. Yeah, they
Just
did. It was
recently.
live too. This like the pod chased it down. They ripped it apart, like right in front of the
Yeah.
people on the boat. Yeah, 100-foot fucking blue whale. They don't. Like, 4 or 5
Well,
orcas fucking launched on it.
what
Yeah.
what I mean, the blue whale is massive, but what could it even do?
Yeah.
It
Nothing.
has no like defense strategy.
right.
It has no
Yeah.
like
Its defense is its size. Like, who's gonna fuck with
Yeah.
a 100-foot long? Well, an orca will. That's
Apparently
talking about
orcas.
apex predators. Orcas are the apex predator of the ocean.
Yeah.
Nothing.
yeah.
Nothing fucks with an orca. Nothing.
Nope.
Not even
not
great
even a
whites. Nothing.
No.
Nope. I've seen a video of a great white, a big female great white trying to attack a cow, or not a cow, a calf, a little baby orca, and the fucking pod came in to just fuck this great white shark right up. At first they headbutt it, so they stun it, and they just bite the shit out of it.
They're
Like,
smart.
there's nothing. Well, they're a whale. They're a mammal,
Well, yeah.
right?
We
Like-
sorry, we actually just watched something not too long ago about dolphins. And this is what fucks with my mind. It's like I want to know how this even became a thing, and like who was the first dolphin to do this. But like they were in this like shallow water, and there would be, obviously like a school of fish, and they would have one dolphin that swims in like a big circle around it and stirring up all like the sediment and the sand.
Yep.
And it confuses the fish, right? So it would swim around and create this like smoke screen in a circle, and then it would go in and like, what would it do, something with the bubbles or something? They would go in and blow bubbles, whatever. And anyways,
It
So-
disorients the fish, and like
yeah, and then
Come
the
up,
fish,
yeah.
the fish would, obviously they didn't want to swim into the murky water, so they actually like fly up out of the water, and then the other dolphins are just kind of chilling out outside of the ring and just catching them in midair. Like, what the fuck, man? Who was the first dolphin? I was like, guys, whoa, fuck, I have an idea. All right, Tom, what are you gonna do? Fucking look at me go. I'm gonna swim around this. Like, how do they even know to do that? Like, what the fuck, man?
dude, it's evolution. It's fucking. It's just.
Yeah,
It's
tell
like-
that to my dad.
It's. Well, I will. It's just. I've heard other conversations. It's just fucking. It's just repetitive. It's just the same situation over and over and over again. They adapt to.
Nope, Jehovah put the thought into the dolphin.
Jehovah made dolphins just smart enough to do that, but not smart enough to know not to fuck us.
All you got to say,
I
Josh,
would.
Mark. All you got to say when someone asks you a question, why to do this? Intelligent design. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just intelligent design. That's just the way it is, because that's the way it is. Intelligent design.
Do you think dolphin vagina?
I've never seen it. I don't know.
My bad.
My response: intelligent
I
design.
crossed a line.
Intelligent design. That's all I say.
Have you ever seen a dolphin dick?
No.
Why
Are they
not?
big?
They're long and squirmy.
Squirmy.
Yeah.
They just move
ever
around on
seen-
their own.
You ever seen a duck
Yeah,
penis?
I think so. I can't remember. No, Deke, tell me about it.
So apparently, I watched the video. That's I don't know why. It's on random things on
yeah.
YouTube.
Ducks
So
and their 2-foot
apparently-
dicks.
Apparently, a female duck's vagina is like just like a maze to get up to the uterus, or whatever. So when
Yeah.
a male duck has sex with a female duck, he launches his penis into her, and it's almost like fucking like a frog tongue. It just shoots out, and it just like goes through the fucking like track and like gets up in there. I saw a thing. It was like it just like goes through the fucking path.
Intelligent design.
Intelligent design, yeah.
Intelligent
basically-
dick
They're
sign.
basically like stuck together when they're mating.
Yeah,
it's like a
wolves, that happens to wolves. too.
Jigsaw dick. It's like a jigsaw dick. Just fucking all through up in there.
Apparently, duck rape is like a major thing, and that's not a joke. Ducks. There's a lot of duck rape. That's why their vaginas evolved that way, because they were getting
I
raped.
guess. I don't know.
No,
Intelligent
I'm serious.
design.
I mean, God wanted it complicated. Duh.
Speaking
That's why
of
I put our
speaking of
assholes
like,
so close to our dicks.
yeah.
Makes
If only I could.
If
But no.
if I could
Could
curl
somehow
it.
keep it hard, but wrap it around. You
Yeah.
never know.
Put the carnival right beside the waste department.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
okay, you know, I've been watching Mark you like this. Been watching on
Oh, will I?
YouTube. There's some guy on YouTube. I found his channel, and he's in Germany. All he does is just there's this park somewhere in Germany, and it has 2 black swans in it. And these fucking swans attack. There's like a nice, beautiful path through the park and stuff by like the river or whatever. And these 2 black swans, because they're aggressive as hell, attack the fucking of everybody. So this guy has a whole YouTube channel of just these swans
Dedicated to
attacking random people.
Really awesome.
There's one time
Yeah.
there's like this mother, this like young couple, they've had a brand new baby, like going to the park with the stroller, and I can tell the baby's like pretty young. And all of a sudden this fucking swan comes out of the thing all buffed up, and it just head all bobbing and shit. It comes after him. And if I was the dude in real life, I'd just fucking punch that swan right in the face. Or I'd grab my
right
neck
in
and
the
just
beak.
like slam it around because it's a swan, but this guy's afraid.
'Cause
This
it's
guy's
a
afraid,
swan.
so he takes off. So the mother and the stroller with the baby, she's like trying to move real fast. It's like a nice little path. She runs away, and he's trying to be the dad to defend and fight off the swan. The swan's not having it, so the swan fights him. And he ends up running off. But throughout all these videos he has like dozens of videos. There's one woman, and she's probably, I don't know, she's probably about 5 feet tall. This like middle-aged woman, dark hair, and she's always wearing pink and white. She was like a pink tracksuit on, like pink like tight pants on, and it was just white and pink. She doesn't give a shit. These swans will come over to her, and she'll stand there, and the swan will try and attack her, and she'll grab her by the neck and like no, and she'll like move around, and she'll throw it away, and it'll come back all puffed up, and she'll swat it or like grab it and like just carry it over to the water or whatever. Doesn't
What
give a
is
shit.
this
And she's,
YouTube channel? I need to see this.
I'll send you the link. It's hilarious. It's fucking yeah. It's just,
Swans
like,
are kind of
these-
arrogant.
And there's always this one little weird
Yeah.
duck too. So like the two
Like geese and
swans
ducks. All of them, really. Yeah.
these 2 swans will attack the people, and this little duck will just run around and go "Wah, wah, wah," like, and just run around them like he's like cheering them on, like yeah, fuck them up, like
Yeah, bite their dicks.
yeah.
If I was this one,
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
They're
Really what
aggressive
I'd
as
do,
fuck,
but-
man.
It makes sense because they're probably like, we came from dinosaurs. You guys were just moles or what?
yeah, we're
something like that.
we're actually
We were
fucking
just-
raptors.
Ground dwelling mammals.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
And fucking
intelligent design.
meanwhile, Meanwhile, we're bipedal, we're super intelligent, we have opposable thumbs, and we make tools. That's why we rule the earth. If we didn't have opposable thumbs and weren't intelligent, we'd be fucked.
We'd be like
Nope.
large amoebas.
You're
Yeah.
close.
Swans would rule the land.
Yep. You're right about the duck rape, Josh. It's been
Thought so.
Your
confirmed.
post article.
Yep. Well, what are you gonna do?
It's fucked up.
Goddamn
Actually.
duck.
I'm
I'm thankful I'm not a female duck.
all I know about ducks is they're tasty. That's all I know about.
They gotta be cooked right.
This is
They're
true.
delicious.
I
yeah.
no. Hold on.
What?
Revert to my last statement. I said they gotta be cooked right. Because I've had shitty duck.
Because it's tough. It's
No.
gamey. Anything
Yep.
has to be cooked right.
Well, there you go. So if you fuck up
I think
cooking a
you're right.
duck, then it's not gonna taste good.
Yeah.
And I had it
Don't
at
fuck up
a
your duck.
restaurant. I won't name
Name it.
the restaurant. No. It was the Wismer House, but they had duck. And I did not
And the
enjoy
duck
it.
sucked.
Yeah. I should have just had suck because
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Because I usually at Christmas time I'll buy duck at the grocery store, like breasts or whatever, the full duck, and I'll cook it. It's
Yeah, you
always
would
so
grab
good.
the breasts.
Oh,
It's so good.
I like them.
I would have been way better if you did call him out on the suck duck. Can I see the menu again? No, yeah,
Oh,
it's a D. That
that's
does
a
say
D.
duck. Did I say
What?
can I have a plate
I
of
thought you
suck or
Yeah.
I thought you said, yeah. Oh, I thought you said suck.
oh, what? Hey, Johnny, get him the duck. Oh, okay.
oh, sorry. I got him boiled suck. My bad.
Yeah. Hey, Johnny, get him the duck. Oh, sorry, boss. Slides out to lobster. No, what the hell is this?
He gets me a featherless mourning dove.
Do you like
Where'd you
do you
find
like
that?
lobster?
Wait, what?
Do you like lobster?
No.
Do you, Lex?
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. You've never had lobster?
Yes.
I can't remember.
Sounds
Well,
like it?
probably, but I was really young. But I don't typically
I
It's
like all the
eat
seafood.
seafood too often.
yeah. You know what?
I'll try it again, but I don't really care.
It just depends what it is, like how it's made. Like I like a lobster roll, I could do all day, but like a full lobster, I'll eat like I said before, I'll eat the claws. The claw meat's really good. The tail, I'll eat a bit of it and then give it to my wife because she just tears into it, like rips it apart, juice flying everywhere. She's like, I love
Yeah.
that.
Foamy
Like,
at the mouth. Give me my
Yeah.
lobster.
you know what's funny though? How it started with lobster is the French. When the French had prisoners.
Here we go.
Yeah, well, there we go. Just give you information. When it used to be like fed to prisoners, the French would feed their prisoners in their prisons in whatever French colony they had, like that was like tropical, whatever it was, where they had lobster. They would feed them lobsters because they thought it was like shit
Shitty
food.
food.
Nova
Yeah,
Scotia.
Well,
and
they weren't wrong.
I'm not sure at what point in time it became a delicacy, but yeah,
Yeah.
it is good. Like lobster is good if like you prepare it right. Like anything, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be cooked enough.
I remember the one I had, like I've only ever eaten lobster, I think like twice in my life. And the second time being fairly recent. And I just remember I got to a part of the meat in the claw where I was like eating it. I'm like, okay, it tasted better on this end of the claw. But then when I got to like the tip of the claw, I'm like, ugh, this is fucking like not good. Like yeah, I don't know why there was discrepancy between like the flavoring.
Well,
but
and
How much
two-
different?
Homey.
yeah.
Well, and two, it depends like the freshness of it too. So like, AKA, well, also if you guys
AKA.
also known as
Suck.
not fresh lobster. So like if you guys come here, we can go to the grocery store and
We
get a
won't.
fresh, yeah, well, whatever. We can get a fresh Atlantic lobster like right out of the tank. Boom.
Let's just go fishing. Let's get it really fresh.
I've made it homemade. It's good.
I did when I was in the St. John. I drove down to the wharf, and the lobster traps or boats would come in, get right out of the
Lieutenant
traps,
Worf?
and they weren't even not Star Trek,
Oh,
and they
the
weren't even
wharf.
they They weren't even
No,
like the claws banded,
Yeah,
right?
not Star Trek. A Worf is a small little man with a big beard. It's a type of people out there.
Yeah.
A
Me.
Worf.
A lawn
But
wharf.
no, but also freshness, right? Like freshness is a big part of seafood as well. Like whether it's like lobsters, scallops, mussels. Like if you get them when like they're nice and fresh, it just-
Clams,
yeah, oysters.
sea urchins.
Hey, how different is crab from lobster?
Crab is
Depends
very
where you are.
sweet. Yeah, but like,
Yes.
So
like
better?
Lobster
crab,
sour.
crab is usually sweet, but lobster is more like fishy. It's not like it's like crab is more. Yeah, it's weird. Like it's like a sweet like taste to it, and the texture is like not as hard.
Yeah,
But
crab is
lobsters-
sweeter.
better?
Lobster's more
Yeah.
neutral,
Yeah,
buttery.
because most of the meat, the lobster's in the tail, right? But crab is in the tail, so it's all in the head and in the claws.
it's all in the claws.
So
I wonder what a
Oh,
I
God.
wonder what a coconut lobster is like, or coconut crab, not lobster. Coconut lobster.
Coconut crab?
Yeah,
Now you're just
Apparently-
making up
the
species.
world's they're the world's
No.
biggest crabs.
apparently they're not.
What
not
about
good
king
eating.
crab?
No,
No, because they're just like a
they
solid
eat
land
coconuts?
crab, right? They don't go in the water, so because they're all muscle, they're big and like hardy. So bigger they are, the shittier they taste. Apparently,
Oink.
Generally.
generally
You remember
with aquatic animals.
I know. Hey, you don't remember that the Family Guy, that episode where the
Me?
no,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
No.
Hey, so Stewie's entering this pig into like a what was it, a pig pageant or whatever, like
Yeah,
this
yeah,
like carnival, and it's like this fucking jacked up pig with like huge biceps, and he's like, oh yeah, this is my pig, and I'm entering him in the contest forever, and he's like, oink, and it's just like this super masculine pig with like he's like on his knuckles, like
That's so stupid.
yeah,
Oink.
because they gave him steroids.
Yeah.
They used steroids on him. That's why he was supposed to be a natural pig in the pageant, or whatever it was.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw this out here. I will never do steroids.
Oh,
Okay, I would.
Oink.
Yeah, try it, Deke, and watch your dick fall off.
Maybe
No,
it
but
already
try it,
has.
yeah.
That have
It already has. I'm a eunuch now.
free out
No
from all your
balls, no
duck
dick.
rape. From all that your dick mazes that your dick's been in,
Yeah, yeah.
and you got to a thwomp.
Swamp.
Vagoo. Oh!
Who was that supposed to be?
The
Bobcat.
thwomp.
The
No.
Swamp.
Yeah, you never heard it.
Like Mario
I don't
64.
You don't know the sound it made?
Of what?
The thwomp, Deke. Fuck, man. You don't know Mario characters?
A thwomp? Like that
Yeah.
stone thing that came down?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe like this?
Yes.
You go
Yes.
up first. Then
Yeah,
it
then-
drop down.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dum, dum,
Dun, dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum,
bum, bum.
bum, bum. Dum.
Mm-mm.
Ew, ew, ew. Yeah.
That's very good.
I wish that was the sound my dick made when I went flaccid. Ow, ow, ow.
No, when he got hard,
As soon as
it grew because it
as soon
grew.
as you're done.
Yeah. Yeah. And as they're
It should
coming,
be no. It should.
as they're coming, man, that
Dumb.
would be perfect. Oh yeah, that would be good.
And then as Lex walks away,
Oh yeah.
disappointed.
And
Do, do, doodle, doodle, doo.
you're gonna start again. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, that was dumb.
Hey, Babu, can I have my beer? Can I have my extra beer?
Oh,
I've had no gas. I ate so much
Me neither.
popcorn. I couldn't stop farting like 4 hours ago. It stunk so bad in our living room.
yeah.
And I'm
Today
like-
at work, it was a nightmare.
What? Why?
I don't know, man.
What is it? Stage fright? What's going on?
Probably.
I don't know.
But you guys don't even do anything to prepare, to be fair.
I got like, we're almost
Don't you
at
lie
the
to me.
10-minute mark left again.
Oh god. Well, guess that's all the time we have for today. But today's episode is brought to you by the letter Deke
Jay.
and by the number Josh.
Jay. Oh, I was.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
11 J.
12. Hey, speaking of Sesame Street, you remember
Yeah.
Hip to be Square?
Yeah.
Damn. I showed Melissa that day. She's like, what are you talking
Be
about?
square.
It's like something talking about like dancing around and going to the park and playing with circle and triangle and stuff.
Yes. Man, they had so many good songs.
Oh yeah.
There was one. This song was dope. This should have been a chart topper, but it was Ernie singing. Sometimes I imagine that I would like to be. And then something da, 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 and sailing by the sea or whatever he sings.
Can't
It's like,
remember.
And
yeah.
I tip my hat, do, imagine that, do,
Oh my God.
imagine that,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
imagine that.
I remember that.
It was so good. I'm like, man, this is a fucking banger. I remember like being like 6 years old. I'm like, man, this song's fucking good.
Do you remember when they somebody took those videos and they did the dub of like the Sesame Street? It was Bert and Ernie doing what's his face?
What was
Nate,
it?
Nate,
Oh,
it was
Nate,
Nate
yeah.
Dogg and the regulators. That's so good. That
Yeah.
one they did what's the other one? Ante Up. Ante Up. They're just like dancing around like that's so good, man. Fuck. Oh,
Man,
so
it was-
funny.
I posted on my TikTok, and you'll remember this episode or this skit, but where the count can't fall asleep.
The sheep.
Yeah, Josh.
One.
Yeah,
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The sheep are flying.
yeah. Well, that's the
Yeah.
sheep. It's the guy. He dresses as the sheep.
That's
Just
interesting.
it's Ernie. Ernie's jumping over the thing.
No,
isn't he?
no, no,
Remember this?
no. It's that blue guy that sounds like really like he's from the Bronx.
Oh
And,
yeah.
and he-
One.
yeah. And then you hear like the
two,
footsteps, like
yeah.
then he and then flies over the
Oh,
fucking
slip up over
man.
the-
I was as a child, I was
Three. But
dying laughing. I
Yeah.
found it so funny. And then a few years ago, I'm like, I'm gonna see if I can find that skit. And sure enough, on YouTube they had it. And I again dying laughing when I watched it again, just because they would take the entire puppet and just like throw it.
throw
and
it.
it's like
Yeah.
it's a full puppet, like arms, legs, everything. And they just threw it over the bed. And I was howling laughing. If for our listeners, Lex, go and watch it on YouTube and we'll
I've
just
seen
watch it
it.
after. Yeah. It is so fucking funny, man.
remember.
They had so many funny skits.
Oh yeah.
But you know what? I miss those days. A lot more simple back
I
then.
miss being young and innocent.
Yep.
Just like us just doing whatever.
Not a
You know what I
worry in the
mean?
world.
Honestly, you know what I miss? I just miss Bricker Street.
Mhm.
Just us all being at Bricker Street, just everyone there, just hanging out, like just fucking riding our bikes through the bush and shit. That old tree house and like just train tracks, just doing tons of
Yep.
stuff. Oh, yeah.
Army, Power Rangers,
whatever, whatever. Pirates,
Josh,
whatever,
whatever
we're doing,
you were
yeah.
doing. I don't know what you were doing.
Oh, take it easy.
I don't know, I had fucking gargoyle throat there. Right? Yeah, what'd you do? Did you play Power Rangers?
Good cartoon, Gargoyles.
Great.
I
cartoon.
like gargoyles. Played.
Yeah, like where you were the Power Ranger. Come on, you're not that much.
I don't
older than me.
remember. I don't remember doing that. I don't think.
I have a
Not that
hard
I
time
remember,
feeling you
no.
didn't do karate moves on your friends.
What's your
Is-
favorite Power Ranger, Josh?
Well, obviously Tommy. Mostly when he was
Green
white.
Ranger, yeah.
You're a Tommy buff, huh? Yep. Everyone loved Tommy.
He
You
was
like
cool.
Jason,
you can't.
you?
You can't
Yeah, I
fucking-
did.
Uh,
You just liked him because he played the fucking flute. That is.
Yeah.
That's
Not
Zelda.
You played the
Is it?
Ocarina
No,
of
it's
Time
not.
there. Yes, it is.
No,
Yeah.
it's
no.
You're
like
thinking.
Zelda.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck, I fucked up. Yeah.
And then he went dun, 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 when he. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know.
Then,
he-
then the Dragonzord came.
Wait, you remember
Shittiest sword.
Ultrasaurus? Remember that the big fucking Brachiosaurus would come out, like, and then they would. That was fucking dope. With that,
I was always-
Megazord,
was the regular mech with all the
Yeah.
animals attached to it,
and then what was Tommy's called?
Dragonzord.
Dragonzord. Then
Yeah.
they would merge together, and then they had that fucking Brachiosaurus that they all fit in together, and it had all these cannons on it and everything.
Yeah.
They fuck shit up.
You'd always be Jason. You'd always
Yup.
be Red Ranger. And I was always Black Ranger.
Zach,
I was always the Mammoth.
why were you that guy?
I
Yay.
had the biggest dick, obviously.
Retard.
Don't say that to me right now.
Oh yeah, we're good. That's it. That's
Cancel.
game over. Yeah, this will be the last one.
Cancel culture. We're done.
Oh yeah, we are.
We just talked
You
earlier
guys-
about
you
how
guys
we should
can't
never
speak
say
your
these
opinion.
things.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Sorry to offend all the pussies out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all listening right now.
Yeah. All of
Don't worry,
our
we're gonna-
1,000 listeners we have.
You
yeah.
know what? You know what's really gonna make us once we all get our
What?
shirts.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
I think.
Yeah.
I say we pull our
Yeah.
shit from Spotify in protest.
No, I say we keep it on Spotify and just like cancel Joe Rogan. Like that's what I say. Like, you know.
Shut them
Yeah,
down.
we're not
boys.
coming
Yeah.
back till Joe Rogan's gone.
Yeah.
And every media outlet's all over us saying, "Why
It's-
not, guys?"
it's like, oh, it's so stupid. It's so fucking irritating. Like,
We
oh
want
my
Joe
god.
Rogan to resign, and we take over his program.
Yeah, imagine.
It's a
Imagine.
a coalition.
Yeah. Spotify's like, man, we need something fresh. We need something hip. Like we're gonna cancel Joe Rogan. but-
Stegosaurus. Yeah.
Yeah, here guys,
Yeah.
there's $100 million. Like
3
I don't-
episodes in, they're already saying gay.
yeah, we're like,
Oops.
yeah.
You guys want
Okay,
$100 million? You guys want $100 million? No, that's gay.
Yeah.
No way I'm going
Oh, wait,
Spotify.
What
No
are you,
way.
a bunch of retards? What?
Yeah.
No. That's it, 100 million?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
bunch of
gonna-
Brazil nuts.
Do you realize we have our own line of shirts?
Yeah. I'll respond after I go smoke a fag. What? It's a cigarette. It's a cigarette. What the hell? British term for cigarette. What the hell?
no, you're done, bud.
Want
You're
to go smoke
done.
a fag? What the hell?
I dare you to say that when you go to Britain one time.
I will. And they'll be like, yeah, how many do you want? 2 or 3? But I don't know. Export A? I have no idea.
3 guys whip out their dongs.
Yeah.
Hey, have a smoke of this. Meanwhile,
Smoke this fag. Hey.
hey.
Oh, hey, Gina, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be in the pizzeria?
Oh,
Uh,
all your
We're-
imitations are Italian.
I know,
Oh,
right?
yeah, I know. All our Italian followers are like, fuck these guys.
Oh yeah, no,
You
fuck,
guys-
man.
they really think low of us.
I'm gonna try to get a pizza at Domino's
Yeah.
tomorrow. And like,
Hey, a bibbidi, a bibbidi
Are you
boo,
that-
bibbidi boo.
are you that fucking guy that talks shit about Italians? No, get the fuck out
No.
of here.
That's
Yeah.
the one with the
No.
pink bird in the front.
You walk into Domino's, like they say something like, hey, Gino. In the back, what? Who's this fucking guy? That's the guy who's bad mothers all the time. Hey, get him out of here.
Yeah,
Get him out of
just
here.
right out the front
Yeah.
door.
Who the
No,
fuck you think
pizza,
you are?
Whatever, pizza sucks anyways.
No, it doesn't. It's great.
Right, Josh?
Yeah.
Do you guys get
See?
Mark?
Yeah.
Mark, have you got Pizzaville since that last time I was there?
Yes. I've ordered it instead of Pizza Hut.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not
Pizzaville's the
redoing
best.
this
Pizzaville's the best
video.
pizza in Port Elgin for sure. 100%. That's the best.
It's fucking expensive.
Yeah.
But it's
It's more
fucking so
expensive than
good though.
Pizza
It's but it's worth it though. Like everything is like so good.
I mean, okay,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
good.
it is good. I'll give you
Yeah.
that.
They
but
don't use frozen.
No, they use all fresh shit. It's good.
It's all fresh. They
it,
prep it
yeah,
every day.
it's good. It's just pricey. For like
Well,
a large, it's like
whatever.
$50.
No, it's not.
for two.
It's not $50. Maybe for two pizzas, $50 for two largest.
No,
No, for
I
two
just get I got it
I
all the
don't know.
time when I was there. It was